So I wanted to share with you my new stash kit that I will be working with starting today and on into until May 10th. This was my inspiration for my stash kit. This is a 6x6 paper pad from Crate Paper's Wonder, and I do not have any other bits or pieces from this collection. No 12x12 paper, no embellishments. At some point it got torn in half. So this is just in my stash, and I decided to pull the colors from this and to create an entire kit from it. So primarily I took my colors from this first paper because I thought that it had the most, it had, you know, almost all the colors in the collection in one spot, and so that way I could match it up with those colors. So this collection is a little bit bigger than some of my past collections because this is, I'm going to work through this during National Scrapbook Day too, so I figured I'd make it a little bit chunkier, a little bit bulkier. So this was my inspiration piece, and now I'll show you what the papers were. So of course, I do have a lot of Crate Paper, maybe not that particular collection, but lots of other collections. So I decided to start with that, and I pulled, these are some scraps. I always like to put a little bit of scraps, a couple scraps in my stash kits. And so this is from Craft Market, and I do have more of this Craft Market collection, but I just pulled these scraps. I don't think I pulled anything else from this collection for this stash kit. The next thing I have here, and this is from Crate Paper's The Pier. So this is what the back looks like. And again, like I said, when I was going through my papers, I was matching everything up with this paper. So this was the primary paper I used. And then I did flip through sometimes just to make sure, you know, that it would go with a lot of the different patterns and stuff. But for the most part, this was the paper that I was matching things up with. So I have this paper from The Pier. I chose this paper. This is a newer paper. It is from Chemel's Go Now Go, and I chose it for this background. I thought the wood was really nice. I thought that it went with the tones of some of the wood grains in my paper pad, so I decided to go with that one. This one is another one that I chose. This is also, I think, yes, from Chemel's Go Now Go collection. And this one is, this matched, the reds really matched nice. If you look here, again, put it up against, you can see the matte reds, the orangey colors, this kind of khaki color matched really well. So I decided to go ahead and go with that one. This is Jen Hadfield's Warm and Cozy collection. Even though this is more of a white-based pattern, this craft background and these yellow centers matched really, really well. So I'm sure I can make it work and go, and you can see how it works really nicely with those colors in the Wonder paper. And I chose it for this side, although if I wanted to do a darker background or needed darker bits, this side would work too. So while I was in that collection, Jen Hadfield's Warm and Cozy, I also went ahead and grabbed this one. This has more of a fall feel to it. I kind of felt like I could use this for any kind of, you know, like these three I could kind of use for, you know, any kind of paper, any kind of, any type of layout. This one has more of a fall feel to it, so I might go ahead and do a fall layout. I might not. We'll see. But I really liked this creamy color with everything else. This one is called Gilded Notes. It is from Jen Hadfield's Home Plus Made collection, and it is rather oldish. Oldish? Is that a word? Sure, why not? This is from 2014. The back has like this little calendar grid, and then this has been in my stash a long time, so this is actually a paper I would really, really like to use. And I thought that these craft colors went really well. I felt like the Wonder collection and the Wonder papers had that really kind of creamy, crafty look to them, so they would work well with some craft papers. And then this one is another one. This is Capture Life by Echo Park. This is another oldie but goodie. 2014 again, and there's a little alphabet sticker on the back of that. And I thought this matched both ways. So this matches because of that lovely wood grain, the craft, but it's bright and light from the white, which I really loved. So I wanted to go ahead and kind of bring that in. And then the other side, this red kind of, again, you know, looked really well with some of the reds in this collection, in the Wonder collection. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that one. This one I grabbed for the yellow side. This is from Close to My Heart. It's actually a baby line, but look at how well those yellows match. Oh, so good. So definitely grabbing that one. This is from Basic Gray's Persimmon, and I like this side with the flowers. This yellow matches a little, but I really grabbed it for this side because I was wanting to bring in some things that I could use for some spring or summer pages, spring or summer pages. And so I thought this side with these birds would work really well for that. This is also from Persimmon, and again, the colors really matched well. And there's a stripe back here that would work for anything. I was really happy to be able to pull some of my Basic Gray papers out, my 12 by 12 Basic Gray papers like this Persimmon, which is from 2013, and have something to kind of new and fresh to kind of match it up with. So I did choose those. Same here, and I really felt like this could be, you know, the back side's really dark, but this could be a really nice background, and I thought that it could be used for anything. In fact, when I was flipping through all of this and putting my kit together, where are you? I'm looking for, nope. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to find it. There's a lovely floral in this paper pad. I can't find it. Anyway, you can see it right there, and I thought that that would be really nice with this. I also went ahead and grabbed, so now I get into the fun part. I went ahead and I grabbed, as I was going through my Basic Gray papers, I came across this older card kit. This is the Max and Whiskers collection from Basic Gray from 2009. And it matched so well, the Wonder papers and everything else, that I went ahead and I grabbed a second 6x6 paper pad. I went ahead and grabbed the Max and Whiskers 6x6 paper pad. So I'm definitely going to be doing some pet layouts with this kit. And then I went ahead and I had the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, so I grabbed that as well. We do actually have a new dog in our house, so I might be able to use that. And this one, this is new addition to the family, I might be able to use that as well. So I was really happy to be able to use that. The next thing I have here is this gray Kurgate sheet from Fancy Pants, and I thought that it, you know, went really well with the tones and everything that was going on, some of the grays and some of the tones going on in my kit. So there we go. So for this month, I decided to add some cardstock. I chose this kind of brown color and this craft mostly because I was thinking more about cutting things on my silhouette titles or die cuts or something. For this darker one, for the lighter one, I was thinking more of maybe a craft background or like a frame. Either one of these could make nice frames. And then the next collection that I pulled a good bit from, because I thought that it just went so well with the colors in my Wonder collection, were these three papers, which are from Simple Stories. They're from the Reset Girl. This is what the other side looks like. And actually both these sides would work really, really well. This one I definitely took for the polka dot, and this one I definitely took for the yellow, although the green works too. So we definitely have some nice selections of colors. And so now we'll go ahead and I'll show you my embellishments. So if you're looking at this kit and going, these are darker, they're darker. They're dark. They're a lot of craft-based, cream-based papers, but, and that might be different than what you're used to for spring or summer. But kind of the other reason I went this route with the Wonder paper pad and this is because of the embellishments I'm going to show you right now. And that is these chipboard sticker sheets, which are from the Pier. So these are summery. This is a summery collection. It's got summery colors, but it has these kinds of colors in it. These more washed out, deeper colors that you would usually maybe find in more fall lines. But and as you can see, I have 2 packages of this chipboard, and I only pulled one. I have very, very, very little 12 by 12 paper from this collection, but I have really quite a few embellishments. I mean, you can see, like, I have so many embellishments. So I decided that while this was my inspiration initially, this also helped me definitely cement my decision to go with these color palettes, even though we're going into summer, and I fully plan to scrapbook summer pages with these things. So the next bit here is, we'll do these stickers. So I pulled the Reset Girl chipboard from my stash because I haven't used it. And I want to use some of it. So that's pretty much why. Look, even this piece is here. So all the pieces are here. And if you look at things like these florals, those florals are in my 6x6 pad. The same, you know, look how well those match. Those florals match. And then also remember that bird paper that I pulled from the Persimmon, the Basic Gray Persimmon collection. Here's birds that would look really nice with those. So I went ahead and grabbed this. This is the sticker sheet from the Pier. Gives me an alphabet. Again, those kind of washed out, darker, summery colors that'll work with all of my papers. From Chamel's Go Now Go, I went ahead and grabbed this coppery word. I have a really hard time using these, but I think I can do it if I pull in some summer photos, things like fun and these hearts, the ampersand. So I'm going to try really hard to use these because I find myself buying a lot of these packs of thickers that are words and then not using them. These are just some scraps that I found afterwards from that Basic Gray 6x6 pad, and I just kind of tossed them in. I also pulled from that Jen Hadfield Warm and Cozy collection. Again, more words. I really want to try to use up some of these words in this kit. These are hardly touched. I used a couple up here and that's it. So I really want to go ahead and kind of use some of those. And then I went ahead and grabbed this washi book because, again, I have used half of one and a half strips of this washi tape book, and the rest is all here, and it went really well. I liked the little coppery. I liked how the coppery gold went with the coppery gold of the Jen Hadfield and the Chamel Go Now Go. So we went with that. And then I grabbed these puffy hearts because, you know, puffy hearts. Hello, puffy hearts. Need those. Absolutely, right? There's always room for puffy hearts. These are strips. This is from the Pier. This is a washi sheet. So all these strips are like washi tape. See how you can, of course, now on camera, they're not going to peel up for me, right? Really cool. Yeah, see, but you have to cut them apart. They're all one big sheet and you have to cut the strips apart and then remove them. So I went ahead and grabbed those to go in the kit. Those are from Crepe Papers The Pier. And I grabbed these thickers. I have two of the same. So I just went ahead and grabbed both packages for some lettering options, but I primarily want to use those words. 1 minute, I need a drink. And we're back. I also went ahead and grabbed these. These are Jelly Bean Soup letters. And again, this is something from my stash that I have a really hard time using because they're not sticky. So you have to kind of, and they're all loose and you got to figure out the words and just, they're not easy to use, right? But I do like them. I do want to use them. They've been in my stash forever. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can use them up. I chose to add stamps to my kit this month because these two stamps are brand new. I think I may have used the cameras from these stamps once, maybe twice, but they're real easy phrases to use, real easy things. They would work for any kind of photos, and this Cartabella stamp I have used once. So I went ahead and grabbed two stamps that maybe I have been neglecting, haven't used as much as maybe I wanted to, and those are the ones that I decided to add those to my kit this month. So here is the last little collection of embellishments we have. This is a set of mini flare from Future Craft. These are more fall themed, but I put them in here just in case I decide to pull out some fall photos and want to do some fall photos with this kit. So just in case. I pulled out this washi tape, which is, it's not like a normal washi tape. It's not clear. I'm sorry. My husband and children are moving furniture around, so I'm kind of turning the camera off and on as they're yelling when they're yelling. So if you hear them in the background, I apologize. This is not like see-through washi. It's like tape. It's almost like packing tape, and it's from Jelly Bean Soup. But I liked the color. Oops, that didn't sound good. Okay, hold on. No worries. No one was harmed. My son smacked his head off of a door jamb because, you know, he's 6'3". But anyway, so this isn't see-through. It's just like a tape. I grabbed these enamel dots from Metropolitan Girl by Cartabella. I love them. I use enamel dots a lot. I wanted something for little sprinkles. These are a really old Studio Calico set. I mean really old Studio Calico set of like chipboard words. And they really matched well. And this is, you know, you can kind of see the lighter green. And so my plan, and they also match some of the greens in the, I'll pull this one over so you can see. And I put these in here, I would like to use them up, really. So I'm hoping that I can use and find a way to use it. Plus they have copper, not gold, which I thought was really cool and worked with my kit. And then, of course, the obligatory glassine bag that is full of die cuts and just little embellishments that I thought would match and that I could play with. I'm sorry for the noise. Glassine is noisy. So there's some little capuchin, little flowers, some bigger enamel dots, some die cuts. This is another travel from Chamel's Go Now Go. There's some little tags and some little, you know, just stuff. I knew I might be doing some pet layouts, so I put this little die cut from Jelly Bean Soup in. There's some of the florals from that Jed Hadfield's collection. Some little copper pieces from, this is actually from Wonder. I had one of the 6x6 cut apart sheets cut up into little pieces, so I picked all those out and grabbed those as well. Just, you know, odds and ends, the things I like to kind of like go through for my stash kits. So I put together those things. I love these flowers. These are from Freckled Fawn. Super cute. This one might be too bright, but maybe not, because when you put it against that pink, and there's a brighter pink in the Wonder collection too, so I think they're gonna be good to work with. And that will be my stash kit. So I will use this kit through National Scrapbook Day, and I will use it through from now until, sorry about that, until May 10th. Now keep your eyes open on my Facebook page and everywhere else, because definitely on Facebook. If you don't, if you haven't friended me on Facebook, if you don't follow me on Facebook, please do so, because we, there's some really fun things coming starting May 10th. So keep your eyes open. There'll be some new videos on my channel. There'll be some, I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, it'll be fun. So, and if you like my stash kits and you like the way I put my stash kits together and you like the different videos with all the stash kits usage, this is for you and you will love it. Also, if you were a big fan of my video series with Christina Sorge called Rediscover Your Stash, definitely friend me on Facebook and get so that you don't miss out, because you will also super love what's coming starting May 10th. So have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.